So as we know why we need middleware, let's see where all these middlewares are situated and how this middleware things are going to work in Laravel application. So if I go to my Laravel application, firstly I go to app, then HTTP, then middleware. All these middlewares are here given. And to show actually how this login register things are protected with the middleware, I will go to the controller auth, and let's see on the login controller. Yes, we have a constructor, and in this constructor we have a middleware of guest. Similarly, if I go to register, again in the constructor we have a middleware of guest. Then if I go to home controller, I can see a new middleware called auth. So surely these middlewares are situated inside this middleware folder, but we cannot see auth, we cannot see guest. So where are they? So to have knowledge of these kind of middleware, I will go to the kernel.php file. In this file, you can see we have all the route middlewares given here. And we have a short name, or I can say alias, for this file or this class actually. This class is authenticate inside app HTTP middleware. And wait, we know this file because this file is inside app HTTP middleware authenticate. This is the actual file. Similarly, we have a guest written here, short name for redirect if authenticated. And we know again this file because it is again inside the middleware folder and redirect if authenticated. So a middleware is just a PHP class with a function called handle. Inside we have a request and then a next, that means where the user want to go, and then some logic. So let's see how this guest is going to work. If I open my controller, again login controller, which is inside app HTTP controller auth login controller, I can see I have a guest middleware applied. So this means if I'm guest, then I can log in. Then I can see the login page. So yeah, here you can see we have a condition checking that auth guard check. For now, just don't think about what guard is. We will talk this about later, but here Laravel is saying that auth check. That means check if the person is requesting is authenticated or not. If yes, then redirect to home page, otherwise go to the intended path. Yes, I'm not logged in, so that's why if I click on the login, I can see this login page. But if I log in, if I am authenticated, then I will redirect to home page, and that's we are on here. If I try to access login, we cannot. So that's the way middleware work. We just give a logic here, and according to that we can redirect to another route, or we can say okay, go wherever you want to go. So in Laravel we have various kinds of middlewares. So here we can see in this middleware folder we have authenticate, we have seen that. Then we can see we have a check for maintenance, we will talk about this later. Then some others, trim string, trusted proxy, verify CSRF token. So the point is we have a lots of middleware, but if I try to apply all these into one controller, so like it will be like auth, then test1 middleware, then test2 middleware, and so on. But this is very cumbersome or tedious when you want to repeat same process with multiple constructor or multiple PHP class. So here Laravel provide a nice way of applying lots of middleware with just single thing, which is called middleware group. So here you can see we have created, or Laravel actually have created, a web middleware in which these 6 or 7 are already defined. Some of we know, some of are from core Laravel. So these routes are already applied whenever we want to use web middleware group. So where this web middleware group is applied, so you can see if I go to app provider, and here we have all the provider for our Laravel application, which provides us the services. So route service provider. In route service provider, we have a function called map API route, map web route. So in map web route, we are saying that, okay, apply middleware of web to all the routes inside web.php. And we know that web.php has lots of routes. And here we actually create our route. So whatever route we define inside web.php file is already applied with web middleware group. But Laravel also have a system to apply middleware to everything on the Laravel application. So these middlewares are applied to every request of your application, and these things are automatically get applied to everywhere. So that's the power of using Laravel middleware, and we can have various options. We can define middleware globally, we can define group of middleware, we can define middleware with having alias, a single middleware, and some of the other things. This is the way Laravel handles middleware and all their services.